Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mana Shark here, and today we're going to be playing some Magic Arena. We're going to have some standard fun. There's a bunch of decks I want to build, a bunch of decks I want to really play, and also really, make it through ladder. It's been a while, but not as long as it has been sometimes. So we're going to be playing some ranked with some Izzet Phoenix. Just a rundown of the deck real quick. This is what Luis Scott Vargas played in the top 8 of the Mythic Championship. Very standard, list for the most part. It's got a one of Spicy Entrancing Melody for those Crisis. A Singleton Beacon Bolt. It's not, it's very much like on the Arclight Phoenix plan with Crackling Drake. And Rela's Viceroy is a spicy one of very standard deck. And it's a lot of fun to play. I do love playing control decks, but you can't really grind that fast if you play a lot of control. You have to stick to more aggro or mid-range type of speed because control decks will take forever to grind all the way up to Mythic, which is the goal. So we're going to just be rocking this and having fun at the same time. This Arclight Phoenix deck. And this opening hand solid. We have 3 lands, a Radical Idea, and flashing it or jump starting it will help us pitch this Arclight Phoenix. Decent hand. Yeah, so I love playing control decks so much. It's my favorite kind of game. Magic is to literally grind people out of their will to live. So when I have fun, or I'm in a rank that I'm stuck on, I like to play control decks. That's my strength. However, I do find it to be very important. Do find it very important when I play control decks. That the fact that you can't grind so fast, and literally it could take me the length of a game it takes me to win sometimes, especially in a control mirror match. I could have won 4 games playing, in a faster deck. So I'm really big into this idea of just playing a faster deck. So we can play Radical Idea, and then Radical Idea again, pitching our Phoenix, Silver Falls, and we even have a Shock, and then bam, we're hitting 1 Phoenix right off the bat. Given that our opponent hasn't played anything quite yet, I think that's the play. They are likely holding up removal. All right, we're going to start with a Singleton Radical Idea. See what we pick up here. Okay. You know what? Let's go in the red zone. We'll go a little slower route because we drew this Electromancer. Usually having 2 of them literally does nothing for the game plan. But it's just nice to have because if he removes one of them. All right. Bugler grabbing Chupacabra. All right. It's Radical Idea Phoenix though. Okay, we could go with the slower play again. Pay 2 life. Drop a Crackling Drake. He'll kill it with his Cabra. We still net a card. Oh my god. We don't want these Electromancers. It's fine though. This Bueller's going to get him for 2 free damage. Actually, you know what? We have Electromancer in hand as well. We'll trade that boy. Something we normally don't really care about, but yeah, we're down. Okay, so Radical Idea pitching a Phoenix. We're gonna do that anyway, and if we hit some nice stuff, we'll do a Phoenix turn. 2 spells. Ooh, pitch another Phoenix. Do we want another Shock? No. Well, yeah, I think we want gas. Okay, spell number 3. Develop a second Electromancer, and now we hit combat. We get 2 Phoenixes. If he even has a Vraska attempt for one of them, contend for one of them, that's a whole turn off of not playing things, and we'd still have 7 damage on the board. Yup. Read you like a book. Played you like a video game. I think we just go, unless we really just string like the perfect draw, which honestly is, very possible with this deck. So we'll drop the opt, see if we can hit some gas. Second opt, okay, might as well. If we hit a third spell here, yep, perfect. And we have lethal, which is pretty sweet. Oh crap. Oh yeah, you exiled it. I'm silly. Well, it's fine. We still would have done those plays anyway. In search for a Phoenix. For now, kind of like holding on to the steam vents in case we want to pitch it to a Chart of the Course or Tormenting Voice or whatever. Alright, Wild Growth Walker. This play does save him, certainly. Let's see. Oh wait, no, yeah, just barely. So we go Lava Coil's dude. We swing in, he goes down to 1. Kind of like holding on to the Electromancer. I mean, I don't see a deck that plays these sort of creatures playing Cry of Carnarium, so yeah, let's drop this boy. Let's get him out there. It'd be a very weird deck to be playing, like Cry and all these things that die to Cry, so. Okay, easy win, easy win. We're gonna queue up another one. What's really nice also about this deck is if you don't have that much time to play that day, playing your blue or red spells for quests is very, very easy. It's very quick. Okay, this hand is a keeper. Tormenting Voice against control decks can be sometimes a little awkward. I could see that being a card that you board out in a lot. And those matchups, it's very much dependent on casting it while you're able to. Okay. Breeding Pool means probably playing some sort of... Probably playing like Soul Tide midrange or something. We're going to Tormenting Voice now. We're statistically likely to replace that land. Oh darn, oh my god. That's a bummer. Well, if we hit another land, we're golden. But for now, we'll Chart a Course. Playing Rug, so Reclamation. If you counter this, you're pretty... That's a little weird. Has something to counter, but I get it. Okay. Oh, I guess if it's using a Syncopate, that makes sense. Okay. Second Chart a Course. Let's hit that young land. And would we want to opt? Not necessarily. Actually, yeah, we would. Where I think we would want to opt just for another land. Or so another engine draw spell. Okay. Okay. Chart a Course. Sure. Alrighty. So now we're gonna go for some dankness with Goblin Electromancer and Discovery Dispersal. This is always pitch the radical ideas because this is just a free way to give more gas. We'll pitch a shock too. Upper count. And then so we have 2 spells down. Yeah, we'll play this for efficiency's sake, I think. 1, 2. Nah. we hold on to it. We have to make sure that we have enough spells to bring back our Phoenix. And the fact is, like, we only have one Phoenix in the yard at the moment, making using, like, throwing a shock at his face might not be the best use for a single Phoenix, especially if he's playing this sort of control-y deck. But we will do it. We will, Batman. Okay, we could play Crackling Drake, but he probably has... Oh wait, he doesn't have double blue, so he doesn't have the Frilled Mystic, which means he'd have to use something else. I'm down. Here, let's see what he does here. This is a big boy. Chemist's Insight. Okay. And we will drop a tap land. With one Phoenix in the yard. This Drake is gonna hopefully get in there, but I'd imagine he'll play literally anything to get rid of it. Azcanta. I actually noticed in control mirrors, we're not really a control deck, but Azcanta is one of the most important cards to answer, which might be a very late realization for me, honestly. I haven't been playing Magic in a while, and then picked up Arena. Okay, we're gonna pick up Electromancer, drop that boy down, see what our opponent's got. Sinister Sabotage. Are we down with that? Yeah, we're down with that. That's fine. Play Chart, of course, just to see what's happening. Drop a Phoenix. So starting played Chart, of course, is our only spell. You could go double shock, double Phoenix them. That's actually a lot of damage. I'm down. Let's make it happen. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Oh well. I totally meant to do that play on purpose. We're good. We're the best. So stupid. I'm really bad at talking while playing, and that's something I'm hoping to get better at. For now, though, Azcanta flipped. Our opponent hasn't fogged yet. And we have a backup Crackling Drake. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. That could be a fairly sizable expansion explosion coming our way. Luckily, we can hit... Yeah, we could have a sizable spell count right now. To bring back our Phoenixes. If he does wipe out the board. Ooh, Shivan Fire, hey? Yeah, we have enough like gas to do stuff. We just can't die. Okay. So we're gonna go. Should we go double Phoenix this turn? Is that the better one? Or is it Crackling Drake time? You know what? I think we can go double Phoenix. Let's make it happen. I think that might be the better of the two. Sure. And then we go Radical Idea, double Phoenix. Because the spell doesn't even have to resolve, we just have to cast it. Ooh. He duped an Expansion Explosion. That's a little weird. Probably already has one then. Okay. And then we're going to hit our double trigger. If we get our opponent to 2, then shock is lethal, which is pretty nice. And yeah, he can't find anything, so he's just got to have it. Blink of an eye. All right. All right, so our opponent's at 2. We have a hasty Phoenix in our hands and a Phoenix on the battlefield. We could always hardcast it. People always forget that you could just play it. So yeah, we're just going to make the best out of it. This Kanta pulling through. Opponent does have like a way to search so many answers. However, the fact that he's at 2, like shock lethal, is pretty gross, I must say. Ooh. Goes for the opt. And yeah, the cool thing about it is if I hardcast Phoenix, even if he has a counter, I could go like do some stuff. So I think what we want to do. Oh, but he might have Syncopate. Should we play around Syncopate? 1, 2, 3, no. I feel like we might want to play around Syncopate. He already casts one of them. But if he does have a Syncopate, then we have still I think we have just as much fighting power, honestly. If we do or don't. So show us what you got, boy. So it's like less mana he could pump into a scanner to find something. Sure. Resolves. Can't fire off that second Phoenix this turn. However, we could smork him with our 1 Phoenix and see if that's lethal. Okay, and now we have this opening to shock his face, finish him off, and throw him out. Sweet. Okay, let's play maybe one or two more games, seeing how fast things go. Get a feel for this Phoenix deck and see what LSV prefers in a game of Magic. I know he is also, I think, a lot more on the control side of things, on grinding your opponent's will to live out of the game. This hand's fine. Discovery, Dispersal, Goblin Electromancer, a Phoenix to pitch later, 2 Drakes. Yeah, that seems fine. A little iffy. I mean, a 6-card hand that just was minus a Phoenix would be still pretty decent. Alright, our opponent is playing a gate stack, which means we're on a limited clock. I have won a lot of these games, though. I think it's a fairly good matchup, which was honestly surprising for me. We have speed on our side is the biggest thing. So if we can just get the ball rolling as fast as we can, all right, Discovery, Dispersal. Do we ditch the second, or we draw it and play it? Yeah, that seems fine. All right, let's draw Tormenting Voice. Okay. Sweet. All right, let's hope our opponent is sweeperless. Let's hope that there's a lot of hopes in this deck going on, but we do have, as long as he doesn't angel for a stupid amount, we have game. And Entrancing Melody actually is a big part of that game. I've won a couple of games just off of that. Okay, pay 2 life, drop a Crackling Drake. I was thinking about playing one of the card that gives +1/+1 haste, because I think that actually helps with a lot of weird spots, especially in matchups like these and the more controlling matchups. Giving your Drake haste seems pretty solid. It might be a good consideration instead of like the Singleton main deck Entrancing Melody or the Ralzeric. I've had one good game with the Ralzeric. I haven't had moments where he, like, actually this would be a good matchup for Ral, now I think about it. You know, the deck doesn't have a lot of ways to interact with Planeswalkers, so we're going to drop a Crackling Drake. Again, keep this board nice and threatening. If your opponent plays a Krasis, we like steal it away from blocking, which is pretty nice. Like, this is 4 mana, take a Krasis, which doesn't undo it, but it deals with it, gets it out of the way, and gives us a threat. So that's pretty cool. Hoo boy. Okay. That might be worth taking, because even though it's not as good for us, that is quite the threat. Alright. Okay. Goblin Electromancer. And then Chart a Course. And we'll pitch a Phoenix. And we'll Radical Idea. And pitch a Phoenix. Oh, second Chart a Course. That is sweet. Let's draw Phoenix. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, we played 3 spells. I believe no. We played 2 Chart a Courses. So then we bolt face. Yep. Oh my god, and now we just smork him in the sky for 16 damage right off the bat, and that is lethal. Let's just leave it at that. Overall, this deck is really sweet. Really happy playing it. It's a great, fun deck. The games are fairly fast. I will say the deck may not be so skill intensive. No offense, LSV, but it is a lot of fun, and there are a lot of games like that Phoenix just wins you the game out of nowhere. And even there are games where it blocks and grinds your opponent out and then you attack them, like against Mono Blue that happens so much, where you hold back their gens and stuff. So it's definitely a really cool deck. Definitely recommend checking it out. It's only a small upgrade from the typical Drake stack because it's just adding the Phoenixes, right? So definitely give it a shot. This is Matt Shark, and we're out.